My name is Oscar Lopez Guerrero. I go by Oscar Lopez. I'm currently an educator at Alumni College and also a professional artist, visual artist. I graduated of San Jose State University in 2021 during the pandemic. And I focus and I study fine arts with the emphasis in pictorial arts. I'm working in super cool, interesting projects that are related with community and farm workers awareness. I'm creating a mural that will be done in 2024 in Fort Mason, San Francisco. And I'm creating posters also that I go to farmers markets and bring and give to the people to create awareness. And I'm also working in a solo show that will be in 2025, and I'm creating a series of paintings that are reflecting about resilience and cultural symbolism as an immigrant, basically. The mural project started as a response of the 2020 pandemic and also the fires that we actually experienced in California at the same time. I was developing a series of paintings that are cultural, historical for me about the Mexican Revolution and the women and kids that are ignoring and erased from history. That's an echo that happened here in the 70s and 60s with the Cesar Chavez movement. At the same time, I have the correlation that my grandfather came as a bracero with a program called Braceros to work in the fields. And the pandemic and the studies at San Jose State just brought me to pay more attention to these deficits of equality. And I start to bring more attention to it. So I start to develop a poster that tell me about, show about the importance of the farm workers. And this poster was seen by someone else that introduced me to Hay Street Art Center in San Francisco. They were really interested in this project, and we start to collaborate with farmers markets, and we filled out the application for a grant for Creative Work Fund, and we got it. And right now we are working and doing the process as we speak. The professional aspect of you researching to get, or what you're researching as a professional after you graduate in San Jose State, to me was really organic. But when I was creating artwork in the university as a graduate, I never was considering myself as a graduate. I was considering myself as a professional, and I started to build a portfolio that was strong for me personally, but also that can be interesting for others and can create interest about what I'm doing. One of the most important things that I learned is that you need to put yourself out there. And you know, as a graduate student, I have the opportunity to be a TA and start to have the experiences of teaching. And within the pandemic, I also start to do private lessons on Zoom. So I start to prepare me for that. But the most important thing is to really, I was paying attention what my professors were doing. And I literally secretly learn from them and start to, you know, knock doors and research and look for the opportunity. And I think the key is not to be afraid and just do it. I was putting my artwork and submitting to any kind of contest that I could. I submitted to contests like they have prizes, judge curated exhibitions, And it was a lot of rejection, and it's still a lot of rejection, but you know, we have all the no's, so we are looking for the yes. And I think that equation have been working and efficient for me. So yeah. In my studies in San Jose State University and my graduate exploration, it was a really important part, I think. One, because if it wasn't for San Jose State University, I will not be able to do what I do right now. Because the pandemic also basically brought to bankrupt my school or institution that I was studying in. So for me, having that cultural shock of what was happening with me in school and in the institutions and moving from one place to the other, it started to really give me the tools to utilize any moment and any person that has more experience than me in front of me. So I started to really develop this body of work that has a little bit of anthropological, historical, and personal and emotional to me, that it was related about myself as an immigrant, but at the same time as a bilingual person. So that bilingualism also show in the artwork that I made, which is a mixed media paintings that are made with graphite, and I make it as a pigment. I was doing an archival research of images that universities and private collections have for me to gather more information about what was the Mexican Revolution. And that culminates in a really interesting body of work that perhaps, and I know it will be expanding, just because I was doing the research with different materials and surfaces and just creating and get out of my comfort zone. So I think San Jose State gave me that tools and that confidence for me to build that. The advice that I can give to someone who wants to apply to San Jose State University is, first of all, to find the path and passion that makes you, have that fire to follow your dreams. And I think by doing so, when you get to San Jose State University, you will have the tools and you can find the tools for you to actually achieve that. Find the path. Be yourself. And the most important is, don't be afraid and do it.